Firstly, let me thank NaTDA for hosting this event. It's wonderful to see so many of our community here tonight. It's a true indication of the spirit of the people and why I love this region and why I am keen to step into the role of councillor. My name is Levi Madeley and I grew up in this area, as did my wife, which makes our children fifth generation Nanango residents. I have strong morals, I'm fair and I believe in treating people with respect. I will listen to your opinions and suggestions. This is your community just as much as it is mine. I'm a family man who wants the best for our region, for our families and children. I'm passionate about our children's future and their prosperity. I will speak up for you and be your voice, but I'll also listen to you and the wider community. A little history about me. My first job after school and on holidays was at Fleming's Garage, here in town, where I used to sweep the floors and I was known to ride around on the pallet jack and be a general nuisance to the staff with so many questions. I married my wife Jen here in the South Burnett and we travelled overseas, taught English for a little while before returning to the area and purchasing our first home at Toronto. We settled down, had two beautiful daughters who are here tonight, who attend the very same school I went to and are very enthusiastic in their activities such as dancing, swimming, music and of course dog handling, as I'm the Vice President of the Nanango Kennel Club, as well as the Treasurer for the RCQ. I'm a qualified telecommunications technician, specialising in fibre optics. While I've lived most of my life in the South Burnett, work has taken me away from time to time to achieve some large-scale projects. Yes, it was this student from Nanango State School who was recruited to double Big Pond's optic fibre capacity between Brisbane and Sydney. I spent many months working from Woolloongabba Exchange down to Kent Street in Sydney to complete the link before commissioning it. It was this student from Nanango that was one of 9 technicians from all over Australia chosen to construct NBN Co's only 2 fibre optic super exchanges in Brisbane. It was also this student from Nanango that was one of 6 technicians that built NBN Co's first fibre backbone network for rural Queensland. Once again, yes, it was this student from Nanango who did the fibre optic exchange upgrades to make way for fibre optic cable direct to the home for Nanango, Kingaroy and many other townships across Queensland. A project which later was abandoned due to the cost cutting after a change in federal government. These are just a few of my achievements. All of my achievements can be traced back to a humble little township called Nanango in the South Burnett. It's Nanango and the South Burnett that have provided the foundation for my success in life. And for that, I'm truly grateful. Nowadays, I run a small business and have customers all over Australia. I strongly believe our region should have quality internet capabilities and would like to see a more tech-savvy approach moving forward. I enjoy a good laugh. My wife would say, too much of a chat. You should see me go when I'm volunteering in the canteen. But we have a laugh. Some of my hobbies are building tools and Cartesian robotics, which later led me to design and build my own CNC plasma table, and powder coat ovens, which established my small business. My wife also operates a small business as a BAS agent and a bookkeeper, here in our wonderful little corner of the world. We very much understand the importance of small business and encourage growth and increased support. Recent years have been tough. Tough on businesses, tough on farmers, tough on all of us. And with the increased cost of living, and now more than ever, we need to stick together and raise each other up. But enough about who I am and how I got here today. Some areas of concern that I would like to apply pressure within Council to explore are water supply and quality. I would like to explore establishing a pipeline to the SEQ water grid to clean up the Nanango town water. Water is life. The drinking water in Nanango has been a long-term issue of concern. I would like this to be an area of focus, as I feel we should be working towards a solution. I would also like to look into addressing the ageing pipe network. There are possibly some solutions to be had there. giant rats, tail grass and other noxious species. Property owners need more assistance in keeping these at bay, as I understand control measures are very expensive and it only takes one animal to bust through a fence and you're back to square one. Local sourcing. I believe the current tender system to be in favour of large out-of-area businesses, and I would like to explore more ways council can effectively shop locally and more often support the local community. I propose that we investigate the creation of a liaison officer position within council to work with local residents for planning approvals on complex, diverse, non-standard projects to remove pressure from council staff and help streamline council's processes, while allowing locals to better navigate between departments for a more harmonious outcome. Board youth in the streets. I propose we establish a subcommittee to raise funds to design, build and maintain or repurpose existing infrastructure for a youth centre and a program for Nanango, giving local children a place to learn skills in a safe, proactive environment. Too often our youth move away once they finish their secondary school studies due to a lack of opportunities in our area. I'd like to see our children gain knowledge and confidence to flourish and bring their ideas and perspectives into our area. The road network. I feel we need to extend the bitumen road network. Roads such as Lanigan's Road, Walsh's Road and others should be looked at for sealing. I believe it's time. Let's place importance upon damage repairs, even a revisit with the jet patcher to improve some drivability while waiting on federal funding for more permanent repairs after flood events could be an option. One-lane bridges. There has been an increase in bridges that have been derated, which poses a significant safety risk as many drivers fail to give way, leading to some startling near misses. I don't want to see a fatality at one of these sites, but I do believe it's a matter of time. Free Wi-Fi for Nanango. For Henry Street, from Elk Street to Appin Street and Drayton Street, from Gipp Street down to the school, and additional hotspots around areas of significance such as Pioneer Park, Allen Downey Field, Stags Football Grounds and the racetrack, as well as places of historical significance such as Ringsfield House. Free historical guided tours accessible by smartphone at historical sites via the Wi-Fi system. I would also like to explore possible recycling options for all residents within the Shire. These are just a few of the issues and ideas I would like to discuss should I be elected. Now please remember, I'm young and I'm in it for the long haul. If you want someone that is honest and fair and will listen to what you have to say, vote 1 Levi Madeley on election day. Thank you for your consideration.